Well, Michael, I don't think there's any worse ways to lose a derby in the manner that you have today. And again, we're looking at a number of rude chances in the end that have led to your downfall. Just give us your thoughts after that.
I think you can do my job, Joe. You pretty much summed it up for me. Yeah, look, it came down to us not taking our big chances and bar the penalty, taking their only real chance in the second half. So disappointing, but look, it unfortunately it's football at times, and we sit here and we take them chances you mentioned that we'll probably sat on the other side of a result. So yeah, look, it's our job now to dissect it, brush ourselves off and go again.
It was another tetchy affair like the reverse fixture, perhaps without the craziness of the weather, but certainly more chances than he had in the game at Hayden Road. Ethan Johnson's had an opportunity in the second half, Jamal right at the end, T-Jan's had a couple of headers, and you must have been tearing your hair out on the sidelines watching them miss the target.
Yeah, it's a good thing I've not got any hair, I guess. But yeah, look, it's frustrating because we've done more than enough to win the game, and like I said, we've got to be clinical. Like I said, these moments at the moment are really hampering us and really putting a spin on results. So yeah, look, it's disappointing, but we need to now pick the group up again. We've got some hard games coming up now. You know, we've got all the teams are in and around the playoffs. So for us, the season's not done. We've got to work hard and we've got to keep going.
Is it just a case that you're in one of those streaks at the moment because you had a great start to the season, you had a bad winter time, you had a great run in February and the start of March as well? You're just in more of those runs at the moment that you just need to try and fight a way out of?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I think, like I said, it's coming from us. Obviously, we're looking now at next season, so we're doing some changes. Personnel are changing, and I just think that sometimes it's just players that are a bit disappointed, probably not doing what they need to be doing when they're not on the pitch and when they're coming on. So, look, it's difficult at the moment because, like I said, we've got nothing to play for, and it's just trying to keep them motivated. And at times, I think, like I said, we're trying to look at different things, look at players, get everyone fair opportunity to give them account of themselves come the end of the season before we make some decisions. And so it's just difficult because we're losing players, and yeah, it's what it is.
You started the game by switching to a back five. You've then returned to a back four for the second half. Just give us your perspective of why you made those changes. One, to go over a different system from the start, but then two, that switch at half time.
Yeah, we just thought that the personnel we had available this week, obviously we had no blue, so we didn't really have a recognised left back, and we wanted to get a bit of height in there. We knew their threat from set pieces. They got some big lads in there, so we wanted to try and nullify that. And then during the game, it kind of, like I said, it petered out. It wasn't the greatest in the first half, but we realised we could get a lot more room if we could put more bodies in the field. And like I said, second half, that really worked well. And like I said, we got the chances. We didn't take them. But like I said, it doesn't matter in terms of formations because at the end of the day, I think it's just a lapse of concentration in the last 30 seconds of the game that's killed us. 792 here, Wellingborough's biggest crowd of the season, but just a message for those Rushden fans who were absolutely terrific. They sang their hearts out and they turned out in their numbers. Yeah, 100%. Brilliant as always. Obviously disappointing not to get the result and to finish the way we did, but like I said, a large chunk of that 700 will be Rushden fans, and like I said, they sung all the way through. It was great listening to them, and like I said, it's just a shame we couldn't get over the line and get a result. But we move, and like I said, they've been fantastic, and I know they will be to the end of the year, and I know they will be next season. So for us, we can't take that for granted. We've got to continue to do things for them and prove why we want to be at this football. 5 games to go, starting with the visit of Worcester City next week. Another club with a big following that will bring, I'm sure, plenty of away fans down to Hayden Road, and another occasion to look forward to. Yeah, like I said, we've got 5 big games going. Like I said, we've got some good teams coming at Hayden Road and to go away to. We've got to enjoy that, but we've got to make sure we do things right from minute 1 to minute 91, you know, and so we can't allow these moments in games affect us. Like I said, we've got to be clinical in both boxes. We definitely were in one end. We weren't at an attacking end today, which is a shame. But look, if we sit here and go where we're at, we'll take it. It's just now we've got to go to the distance, carry on fighting for the shirt, for the club, and so just enjoy the ride as well.
Here at the Dog and Duck for a Saturday afternoon, big local derby, but it finishes Wellingborough Town 1, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0. Diamonds' man of the match is defender number 5, Sam Tesler, our favorite Red Hawk. And Sam, just your initial thoughts after a tough finish to this game.
Yeah, it's never a fun game, losing right at the death. We basically thought we had it. At the minimum, we wanted a point, and so a 0-0, lose in the 95th, 6th, 7th minute, whatever it was.
95th minute.
95th minute. It's heartbreak, but yeah, it's football. It hurts, and it'll hurt for a long time, but it is what it is.
Football, the beautiful game, but also a cruel game.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Well,
sir.
both teams had their chances. Diamonds definitely had a few chances, especially late in the second half. Jamal Adams coming on as a sub, and had a clear shot into the far left corner, but skied it over the crossbar. That's the way it goes.
It's football. It's painful sometimes.
The first 30 seconds of the match, Wellingborough almost scored. What did you make of that? Good to clear the ball off the line.
Yeah, it was good to get it out. I know we spoke in the dressing room that they were going to come out quick. They were being ready for it, as we were too, so we had to basically be prepared to weather the storm, at least in the first 10, 15 minutes, and then basically put it back on them. And I think that's what we did. The first 10 minutes, we kind of sat back, kind of absorbed pressure, and then the rest of the game, I felt like we were the better team.
Definitely had a lot of possession, like you said. And what was the mood of the team at halftime? What did Michael and the coaching staff have to say?
They're more or less just saying stick to what we're doing and keep going, basically. The second half, we thought it was ours for the taking. So we're basically just going to get ready, got to finish our chances, and if we keep doing what we're doing defensively, we'll be all right, and just got to keep weathering the storm.
So I think in the end, a 0-0 would have been a deserved result for both teams, but somehow, some way, Wellingborough scored that late winner. I guess all the players, coaches gutted in the dressing room after the match.
Yeah, you said it. Pretty much. It's to lose like that, especially so late on. It's probably the worst way to lose. Especially, we would have taken the point. Worst case scenario, obviously you want 3 points, but worst case we would have taken a 0-0 draw away, local derby. But yeah, it's a tough.
High point of the match in the early second half, in the 56th minute, Adam Harrison made a great save on Brett Solkin's penalty kick. I thought I was watching maybe Casey Keller or Brad Friedel on
there you go.
PK.
There you go, some American legends. He was great. He was great all game. He made a great save, and we all had belief in him. So he made a great save, stretching to the side. It's not easy. It was a good pen, and so it was an even better save. So pleasure for him, and the ball doesn't lie. So we were happy.
So let's see, Sam, personally for you, this was only your second game to play for Diamonds, second start. And I believe you were off for about a little over a year with an injury. So you feel like you feel 100% fit now?
Yeah, we're getting there. It's slowly adjusting back. I was out for, I think, 448 days, tore my knee, but everything's been good. I've been working hard. I've had great people back home, and people I've been back in the States rehabbing. Everyone's been great. And then now I've been back here. Everyone's been really welcoming, and I've just been happy to get back playing on the field.
Well, that's good. How did you come about to get connected with Michael and AFC Rushden Diamonds?
So I was with St. Ives before I got hurt. I got hurt in training at St. Ives basically a year and a half ago. And I was playing there. Everything was going well, and just an injury happened. So, but I've come back here, and for the last month or so, I've been training with St. Ives. And I was just basically getting back into my match fitness and getting in my trainings. And I felt ready for games. And St. Ives said, we're going to get you some games. Basically, we have a connection at Diamonds, and they've been amazing here. And so everyone's been really welcoming, and the staff's been amazing, and I'm just happy to be here.
Well, that's great. This is my first time, obviously, to interview you on AFCRDTV. So my standard question is, growing up as a kid, did you have a favorite player? And maybe is there a big team you support in the Premier League or maybe even MLS?
One of my favorite questions, to be fair. I'm a diehard Newcastle fan. All my family's from Newcastle. And so my mom's English, and so I've basically just lived the life always coming back and forth. And so my dream's always been to play over here. And so my favorite player of all time is Johan Cabaye.
Oh, right. You stumped me on that one. Very good. But I'm familiar with the Geordies, of course. They just won a trophy.
I was there. Oh,
for the Caribou Cup.
I wouldn't have missed it. It was a special day.
So, well, very good, Sam. I must admit, your accent just sounds so normal to me. I'm getting used to this.
It's nice to hear a fellow American.
So, well, the games are petering out for this season. Diamonds are safe. No relegation, but no playoff spot either. But how do you approach these last few games beginning next Saturday? Let's see, we play Worcester City back at home at Aiden Road next Saturday.
Yeah, we were just talking about it in the dressing room, that it's a tough last few games. The last 6 games are all against either playoff sides or top sides. So it's really just for us for the taking. We don't want to let this season just kind of pass over. We're hungry to get something out of it for the last push. The fans deserve it, we deserve it, and there's no need to just let it go by.